Cool. Hey, everyone, so today we've got John. So, John, what was your original injury that led you to come and see me?
Rotator cuff tear.
That's sexy.
And you proceeded to tell me I got a derailed tendon as well.
Rotator cuffs aren't sexy. Because this was what, about 6 weeks ago? That's when we started working. And when was your injury? That was pretty much what, a week or 2 weeks?
But yeah, about a week and a half prior to coming to you. Maybe 2 weeks.
And what was the situation like?
Grim. Hospital had said minimum 12 weeks to 6 months off work. Grim.
That's a lot of loss of income, isn't it?
It's self-employed, even though I got another income stream, but it's like, not ideal.
So what did you try to help solve the shoulders?
Osteopath. Went to the osteopath. Painkillers. Was just basically, can I say that? No bowel movement, let's put it that way. Yeah, so it's like, I ain't going to take those because it's like, no shit.
Because can't go to the toilet or have a sucky shoulder.
Yeah. It was so painful. Yeah.
And what was the range of movement? How much could your shoulder move at the start?
When I first came here, I don't know if you can see it on here, but a couple of inches I could move my hand a couple of inches away from my thigh. Yeah, and that was it. Comfortable. Yeah.
It's like a Lego.
Yeah.
Lego arms.
It felt like, yeah.
And you found out about me through a mutual friend of ours.
I did indeed.
And what's been the biggest takeaway, biggest benefit that you've had?
The biggest benefit is knowing, actually finding out what you do, and knowing of another type of therapy. Really, that's the biggest because it's like not known. I've been going to osteopaths and chiros for donkey's years for various ailments, and the biggest one is that you've actually fixed not just my rotator cuff, you've fixed rotator cuff, derailed tendon, lower back problem, and my neck problem. Gone.
Nice bonus.
Nice bonus.
Yeah, we figured that the shoulder issue, yes, there was a shoulder issue, but it was part of a much bigger issue at play. So we had to clear the top tier work. That meant the neck, the back, which I didn't even know about, did I? You didn't tell me about
I didn't tell you about that, no.
But they all cleared up because what was at the top of the hierarchy of how your body wants to operate, it was sitting happy, everything's working well. It just meant your neck could take the tension off, it could function as it should be doing, the muscles could work normally, and the lower back works as well.
Mm-hmm.
How's the process been for you?
Absolutely brilliant. I mean, having come here, the first time I come here, and you're switching things on and switching them off is the best description I can put. So I can, there was like pain, no pain, back to pain. And it's like, all right, okay. So you can pretty much just touch me, and it's like, boom, fixed, not fixed. Amazing. And then it's like I can obviously got movement within the first hour of being here.
Yeah, because you was like what, slightly away, 2 or 3 inches away from the
2 or
hips.
3 inches away from the hips.
And what was the range of movement I had from the first session?
First session I could go straight up to the side, and then by the end of the day we were straight up with the arm.
Session 2 we started, we maintained movement, range of motion, but we started getting the strength and endurance and power back into the shoulder.
Yeah.
And the last 3 sessions was just refining things, making sure everything's all nice and tight and locked in. And you had a pretty big job last week, didn't you?
I had a pretty big job last week. We were putting a big long lining tube down the chimney, and it all went very, very well. In fact, completed a day ahead of schedule. Because the strength was there to carry. We were working on top. I was working on top of the roof, so all the scaffold had to be lifted and carried onto the roof because it's a a particular type of scaffold that sits on the ridge, so that actually has to be carried physically onto the roof. And albeit I am slightly ambidextrous, but left.
There is still a bit of a preference though, isn't there?
Yeah, still a bit of a preference for the right hand, but actually I was using left as well. So
And that's your main livelihood, your main
Yeah.
income. And if it was 12 weeks to 6 months off and not working,
I'd be
struggling.
struggling. Mm.
Because even like a couple of weeks, it's
Mm.
hard having
It's amazing.
a couple of weeks.
Yeah, you don't realise until something like this happens how much buffer you have got or you haven't got actually.
So what other benefits have you noticed from the work? Obviously, shoulders all better now. The neck, the back.
Yeah.
You're back to work. Within 3-4 weeks, isn't it?
Yeah, third week I was back.
Yeah.
I was back at work. I was doing sort of light duties if you like by the third week. So that's amazing. I was picking and choosing what jobs I did and what I could do and maybe doing more right hand stuff. But yeah, being back at work within 3 weeks, I think that's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing guy.
And would you recommend me?
Yeah, of course. I recommended you. People look at me daft when I say, what you do and how good you are at doing it. It's like amazing.
Thank you. And is there anything else that we haven't covered or haven't asked or mentioned?
Coffee?
Yes. Coffee.
No. Honestly, I recommend you. Highly recommend it.
Thank you, John. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And can I have permission to share this video for social media and marketing promotional purposes?
Kushka.
Thank you very much.